Hello! Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing something different on my channel. I'm going to be doing the 100 item declutter challenge because, number one, my flat is very small and I have so many things in it that just take up so much more space. I feel like it's quite hard to clean and tidy because there's just so much stuff here. Literally rubbish everywhere. I feel like one part of me is like, I'm definitely going to have over 100 items to declutter, and then some parts of me are like, 100 items is actually quite a lot. I might not have that many, but we will just see. Number two, this challenge is quite hard for me because my OCD is kind of intertwined with clutter, and there's certain things I'm like wanting to get rid of, but I'm scared because of my OCD. That's a whole separate thing that I'm not going to go too much into, but I think this is quite a challenge for me, so I kind of want to do it when I'm feeling like quite good. Firstly, this has just been annoying me for so long. This has just been sitting on top of my wheel for ages, and it is a makeup brush cleaner thing that I've used once. I didn't really like it. So first item decluttered. I am going to try and declutter 100 items from my flat, and I have no idea how it's going to go. I might do a quick tidy up generally so that I can kind of see things more clearly, and then I'm going to start decluttering stuff. I have decided to start with my makeup. I've got two big kind of plastic boxes here that is just full of so much stuff. Even when makeup runs out, I tend to keep it, and I don't know why. Just because I'm like, oh, if I one day run out of foundation completely, then I can use that one, or like sometimes my OCD is like, don't throw it away or something bad will happen. So today I'm going to get rid of the things that I'm no longer using. So I'm going to quickly whiz through it, then I'm going to show you what I'm going to chuck out afterwards.
Look through the window facing west towards the sea. You with your hands across your chest facing me. Sing me a song, your voice is like silver, and I don't think that I can do this anymore.
So I'm quickly going to show you everything I'm getting rid of. This pile here I'm getting rid of. I'm going to count certain groups together as foundations. I have actually 5 foundations I'm getting rid of. I'm going to count them as 1. So 1. I've got this, what's it called? What is this called actually? A thing that you get things off with. 2. I have this empty bronzer thing, so that's 3. I'm going to count these things together, just like random stuff. And a nail file. So there's a nail file, a lighter, an actual nail, a piece of chocolate, and a lid. I'm going to count them. 4, 5 for the empty powder, 6 for this primer water, 7 for the empty concealer, 8 for the brush that doesn't work anymore at all, 9 for these beauty blenders that I've gotten so dirty because they're in the box and I literally never use them. I think I probably used them once or something like that, and I just don't really use them. 10 for the empty mascaras that I just, you know, there's literally nothing left in them. 11 for the brushes I'm going to get rid of. And 12 is actually loads of lipsticks. How many is there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lipsticks I'm getting rid of. I'm going to get rid of these lids, random lids that I'm obviously not going to use. An empty eyeliner. Primer that I've hardly ever used. Eye primer that I've hardly ever used. And that's everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 16 items I'm going to count that as I'm getting rid of. So that's 16 just for my makeup stuff. And now I'm going to wipe down these because they are absolutely disgusting.
I'll take the high road that you walked once before. You sit and watch me as I come through the door. Sing me a song, your voice.
A couple more things from a windowsill I'm going to get rid of is this little dish that I got from a present. It's just not really that me. I don't really like it that much. And I think in a charity shop this will go down quite well because it is quite nice. Next we have a sunflower in a can kind of thing. I think this will go down quite well in a charity shop as well, but I just know I'm never going to actually plant it. And the last thing is this little cactus thing, which I've had for a really long time. But if I'm totally honest, I just don't really like it that much. So just no point in keeping it. Moving on to this little corner, we have on the top, we have these three things. The lamp I'm obviously going to keep. This little pot I'm going to keep because I like this, but I'm going to get rid of, obviously these flowers are dead. But I also am not really a massive fan of the actual vase, so I'm going to get rid of the flowers obviously, but I'm also going to get rid of the vase. And I'm sure I'll find something else to fill that spot there. Moving down we have my candles, which I'm obviously not going to get rid of. Then we have the nice books here, and the only thing I'm going to get rid of from this shelf is this card, because I think I'm just going to get rid of at least most of my cards, maybe all of them. And this card as well, and the reason I kept this card is because it's got a really lovely message inside. So it's really sweet. So this is what I might keep, but I'm going to store away in a drawer if I do keep it. And then down on the very bottom shelf we just have like perfumes and stuff, which I kind of keep to a minimum. A little trinket, another little trinket, and then this CD, which I am going to get rid of this CD. Because it's still in its cellophane, so obviously I'm not going to use it, and don't really use CDs anyway. I don't really have anything to play CDs on. So we're going to now move around to these drawers, and I think there might be a fair few things to get rid of in these drawers. Down here we also have all my wool, which there's not that much wool I'm probably going to get rid of. I'll have a little look. There's a couple of things I might get rid of. I think that's all the ones I'm going to get rid of is these 7 balls of wool, which is quite a lot to be fair. But that's going to bulk things up quite a lot, I think. So that's 7 balls of wool. And for that I think I'm just going to count the red as 1 and the red as 1 and the yellow as 2. So that's just 2 piles of things. So I think we're on about 25 things. And so we're definitely going to be able to get rid of 100 things. So starting off, I'm going to look in this drawer. Now this is where all my birthday cards are, and it's really hard getting rid of birthday cards. That's one of the things I find really hard. But it just does take up, like most of this drawer is filled with old birthday cards and stuff like that, but this one is so cute. How gorgeous is that? So okay, I'm gonna just maybe keep that 1 card. This is a sweet one as well. I might keep this one as well. So that's 2. I'm gonna keep this one too because this is also one for my friend that's just really, really sweet. And the words inside are gorgeous, so I might keep that one. And I'm gonna keep this one too. So that is 4 cards I'm keeping. And then this massive pile I'm going to get rid of. I'm also going to get rid of this I Will Knit and Stitch I Will Sewing kit because I've just not used it, so I'm obviously not going to use it. Here's a 2018 diary, which I've obviously not used, 2019 now, so I think I can get rid of this one. I've not written anything particularly interesting in here, so I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this little bag. I have no use for this little bag. And I'm going to get rid of this. No, I might keep this Christmas bag because, yeah, I think I'll probably use it this Christmas. So going back in that drawer, there's some gift tags that I'm going to keep and just this bag. So that has significantly reduced that drawer. So I'm quite happy with that. Moving on to this drawer, there's just lots of like pretty wrapping paper and stuff in this drawer, which to be honest I'm going to probably keep most of. Like this crepe paper, I've already used some of it, but I think I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to keep all my white card because I use that to draw. If I'm going to make cards, I'll use this as well, so I'm going to keep that. Here's just a scrap of paper, I'm going to get rid of that. Paintbrushes, which I haven't used, so obviously I'm probably not going to use them, and if I really want to get into painting later on, maybe I'll get some more brushes, but I've not used these, so I don't know why I would keep them. All this coloured card though I might get rid of, so that is a lot of card. I'm going to keep these envelopes, but to be honest I don't really see when I'm going to use all this card, so I think I'm just going to get rid of it. Maybe ask my mum if she wants it. I've got this E which I've never used, so again maybe I should just get rid of it. There's lots of love hearts here that I've obviously cut out to make bunting out of. So I might actually keep these and carry on and maybe make bunting. If not, I might add it into somebody's card or something one day when they're... Yeah, I'm going to actually keep these wee hearts that I've made. And then there's just more paper here which I'm going to get rid of. So that's a fair amount of stuff I'm getting rid of from these two drawers. Moving on to another drawer. We have this little monster tin, which I don't know if you guys remember this kind of design from Paperchase. Like, I think Paperchase is one of the first ever shops I properly liked. And we probably like want to go into, and I'm pretty sure this is just filled with like loads of things, if you know what I mean. I think I'm just gonna get rid of everything in there, and also the box, because although this is a really sweet box, I think a wee kid would actually quite like that from the charity shop or something, so I'm gonna get rid of that. A new pack of pens which I'm going to keep. I have this little ring light. I'll plug it in over here. I'll turn it on, see. That actually does make a fair difference. I'm going to keep that actually, and if I don't use it, I have a friend who might use it because she uses ring lights and all that kind of stuff, so I'll keep that and see how that goes. We have another pencil case, which again, I'm just not going to use this. If I'm going to use a pencil case at some point, probably won't be like a tin one like this, so I'm going to get rid of this. This pom-pom stuff I'm going to actually keep and put in the drawer down where all my wrapping stuff is. Another pencil case full of random pens and pencils and stuff, which I'm probably going to throw this away. I'll take the biros out. Stapler, to be honest, this is the kind of thing that would probably come in handy, but I've never used it. I've never used this stapler, and to be honest, probably I'm going to, so I'm thinking we're going to just get rid of that stapler as well. We have some hot glue gun sticks, which is always very handy, and then just random pens. Not really keeping much from that drawer at all. Some pens. There's also some washi tape in here which I'm going to keep, but mainly I'm just kind of keeping pens from that drawer. That's quite good. In here I have all of my Posh pens, which I'm going to keep all of these. These were quite expensive pens that I use for, I've not really used in a while, but I really like those pens, so I'm going to keep all of them. Then all we have in here is a pair of mittens because I didn't know where else to put them, so I might just keep this as a kind of glove drawer, although I only have one pair. Moving up to the top drawers. First of all, on top of here I have, don't need this is an old Boots card. Then I've got 3 like mail slips that obviously I can get rid of, so that clutters that a little bit less. So in the top one actually we have medications. Now I have medication drawer, so I'm just going to decant all of this and put it in my medication drawer. And here's actually like important documents and stuff, so most of this stuff I'm going to keep. And then in here we have like, you know, this box that has all these things like wall staplers and stuff. I actually have used this and I reckon I will use it again. The only thing I probably won't use is this hole punch, because I've never used this hole punch ever. I've got things like command strips, my old phones, batteries, that kind of thing, so all of the rest of the stuff can stay, although it is quite boring stuff that is needed sometimes. So that is these drawers done now. I'm not sure if I'll get this whole video done today. If not, I will leak this onto tomorrow because it's 5:45 and I'm actually going out for dinner, so I did not expect this to take this long. I'm going to line these up with the other charity shop guys. It is the next day now. I went out for dinner last night and I met a friend, so I couldn't finish up. Also, I don't even know if I'll get it all finished today because it just feels like there's so much. First of all, I can see something I'm going to throw away. This. It used to be like a big long cactus banner, but it obviously ripped, so I'm going to get rid of that. which is kind of sad because it's really nice, but bye. So I'm moving on to my table, my coffee table, which is 2 drawers and a little shelving thing underneath it. And the shelving thing underneath it I want to have as clear as possible because I think it just looks so much more messy when it's got loads of stuff in it, but I tend to just like shove things in there. So I really want to declutter that first. So I'm going to do that now. So I just finished that first drawer. To be honest, what I need for this drawer is a little, it looks still very, very messy, but it is actually a lot more organised and I got rid of quite a few things. But all of this is like my medication stuff that I need to have in this drawer. And it's all sorts like pain medication and citalopram and all that kind of stuff. So I want to keep it near me and right here. So I think I need to get something to organise it a bit more, but I'm happy with that just now. And what I'm getting rid of from that drawer is some sellotape, which has pretty much nothing left on it. Some, these wrappers for these heat things that I put on my tummy when it's sore. I have loads of like instructions that I'm getting rid of. Lots of empty boxes of stuff that I'm going to get rid of, and there's more instructions in there. I've got empty packets of medication as well. So that was a fair amount of stuff. So I've just got a few more things I just found around that I'm going to get rid of. This little, like it's like a, you put paper in it and cut out shapes. Not going to use that. Some unicorn straws that are very dirty. They'll probably go down well somewhere else. And a notebook that I haven't used. So 3 more things to add, and now I'm going to move on to my bookshelf, which I don't think I'm going to get rid of many books, like novels and stuff, because I just like having them. I just think they look really nice as well. So I'm probably not going to get rid of that many things from there. But there might be a few things on the shelf that I might get rid of. So let's have a wee look. Okay, so the only thing I'm going to get rid of from the other shelves is this lantern kind of thing. Just don't think I'm ever going to use this. It's not really my thing anymore, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then down here, I think there might be a few more things. So I'm going to get rid of this book. This is like, I think this girl's actually a YouTuber. A girl actually gave me this after she watched my videos. And I just don't think I'm ever going to read it. I've never really watched this YouTuber, so maybe somebody else will really like reading that. I'm going to also get rid of this cognitive psychology book. I never actually ended up studying psychology, and I don't think I'm going to go back to university anytime soon, but maybe if I do one day and I need something like this, I can find it in a charity shop or something, but I just don't think I'm going to read this. I also have a lot of other psychology books I'm going to keep just in case, so I do have some still. So I'm trying to think if there's any other areas in my living room. I think that actually could be my living room done. And I think we have 60 items from just my living room that I'm going to get rid of. I think I'm done in here. I'm moving on to the bedrooms. And the pile is really mounting up as well. That is a lot of stuff. Moving on to the bedroom now. We're now in my bedroom. This room is much darker. One, because the only window I have is a skylight, which I just tried to open the blind on and it didn't work. So it's quite dark in here, but also I like my bedroom being very dark. I have a wall here, which is just plain. There's nothing on it at all, which is quite unlike me, but I just don't want my room to be too, like, have too much stuff in it, basically. So that's why it's quite good in decluttering. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is look under my bed for things that have fallen down the side, and I bet there's loads of things I can declutter from there. So let's have a wee look. We have this big cushion, which just goes here. I love that cushion so much. So we have like floral headband thing. Not going to use that. Quite embarrassingly, we have some wrappers. So that's 2 things. We also have a jumper down here. I don't know how I feel about this jumper. Let's try it on. I've not worn a jumper since last, like, wintry season. Don't know how I feel about this one. I like that it's baggy. It's really baggy. Yeah, I actually quite like this, so I'm going to keep this. The next place I'm going to have a wee look is I have boxes under my bed that have clothes like for different seasons. It has towels, bedding and stuff like that. I know I'm not going to get rid of anything from the bedding, but there might be some towels. Oh my goodness. Oh, a lot of dust is happening right now. There might be some towels and there might be some clothing bits that I want to get rid of, so I'm going to have a wee look under there. Let's go. The first box we have is jumpers. Let's have a wee look in here. So I know that I'm probably not going to wear this one. The annoying thing about this one is I bought it and I've never actually worn it. So that's quite annoying. But I'm going to get rid of this. Goodbye. I think everything else I kind of want to keep, you know. Yeah, that's only one jumper that I'm going to get rid of because the rest of them I kind of want to keep. So that's that done. The other box I'm going to look at is towels. I actually think I'm going to get rid of two towels because there was actually a post recently from a vet that's near me that really needs new towels, or just towels you have in the house, so I'm going to give them to them. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things so far from my bedroom. Oh, go on, just get back under there. I also have these 3 big bags for life that my mum brought round. My mum brought them round with stuff in it, but to be honest, I won't use them. Actually, there's 4 of them. I won't use them, and also because my flat's so small, I don't have the room to store this kind of thing. So that's also 4 bags for life I'm going to get rid of. So I just did a quick count and I'm on 72 items. I just cleared out some stuff from my bathroom. So I have an empty bottle of conditioner, obviously I'm going to recycle that. A really old bath bomb that is just like really gross. So that's definitely not going to be used. A box, random box, which I'm not going to use. An old razor, 3 body lotion kind of things. So that's 7 more items. So we're now on 79 items. I guess we're going to have to look at the kitchen. And I'm guessing there'll be a few things from the kitchen. Let's just see. Okay, so it's much later now. I had to stop for a while to do some work, and also I'm really not feeling well. I've got like, I don't know if you guys have ever had it, where it's like a really weird chesty cough that makes you feel kind of sick. That's what I feel like I have right now, and it's really not pleasant. But I just had some Weetabix, made me feel a little bit more sick, but at least I've got something to get me to keep going. And I just did a little bit of my kitchen, so now we're on items. We've got 88 things decluttered now. Look at these ringlets. I'll just show you now. We have cereal boxes. So we have 2 here. We have another 3, so that's 5. We've got this purple sink thing I'm going to get rid of because I have another one. An empty bottle of fabric softener and this plate thing, which is really cool, but again my flat's really small and I just don't know what I'd put on it anyway. So we're on 88 now. Now is the hard thing because I don't know what else to chuck away. So I'm going to go around now and look around the flat for random things. Oh, just saw one. A jigsaw puzzle that I've never used. Going to get rid of that. So we're on 89. Now I'm just going to look around and see if there's anything else. I just found a bag of things I was going to declutter ages ago that adds up to 100 items. Yeah. So in this bag we have some ukulele stuff. Never going to use it. A notebook. I've just got so many notebooks, although this one is really lovely. A ukulele bag. Fairy lights. A strawberry thing. Some chalk. A candle. A little love heart thing. And 3 bowls. So I have decluttered 100 things from my little flat. I'm so happy about this. This means that I can now organise things more easily. Now that a lot of stuff, well 100 things have gone, I want to properly organise different drawers and put things in certain places. And I also want to start using the stuff I've got and not buying things when it comes to books, cleaning products, all that kind of stuff. I really want to use up everything I have before I buy more. So This is a nice little declutter kind of thing. Do you want to see what 100 things look like when they've been decluttered? So this is what 100 items looks like being decluttered. This isn't actually all of the things. Some of the things are still in my bedroom, but honestly, I'm so exhausted right now that I am not gonna lie, I would just really like to finish this video now. It's been like 2 days. Obviously in between I've been working and stuff like that, but 2 days to declutter all this stuff, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna feel like much better about things now. It's mad to think that I had all this stuff in my house, not using it or needing it, and just like having it here. And this, yeah, like I said, there's more stuff in the bedroom that I just like don't have the capacity to bring through right now. But this is generally what 100 things looks like being decluttered. I watched somebody else do this on YouTube, which is why I wanted to do it. Because when I watched it, I was like, that sounds fun, I'd really like to try that. And since then I've been watching like other videos like that, and I just kind of really want to try and minimalize things a little bit. Things like my books, I don't see myself minimalising anytime soon. I also love clothes, that kind of thing, so they bring me joy, so I'm not going to go crazy, but you know, that's 100 things I've just gotten rid of, so I'm going to keep going as and when. And thank you very much for watching this probably very long video. Hopefully you liked it, and I'll see you soon. I'm going to go and rest now. Bye!